So the last page. So again, this is exactly what is your last page. We attach this exact same sheet to your test. So this first formula is parallelogram. This is trapezoid. This is kite. We don't have circumference on this test. It'll be on the final, but it's not on this next test. You also don't have area of a circle on this test, but you do have area of a sector. All right, so let's go to the first page and start working through some of these together. The first thing you need to do is identify what it is. So what do you think this first one is, number one? It's kind of, if I rotate, well, I can't rotate my screen, but what do you think this is? Okay, do we think it's a circle? Does it look like a kite? It kind of does look like a kite, but it's not a kite. What'd you say? Not a triangle because it has 4 sides. This is actually a parallelogram. That will be on the test. It's actually the first question on the test. So to do parallelogram, area equals base times height. So this is your base, and this is the height. So all you're doing is multiplying 9.9 times 4.6. Go ahead, pick up your calculator. And you should get 45.54, and it would be miles squared. That is your area. All right, let's look at number 2. Number 2 has 2 different size bases. This is a base, and this is a base. We call this a trapezoid. Let me go ahead and extend my page 1 second. I need some more space. Okay. All right, we call this one a trapezoid. And the formula for a trapezoid is 1/2 height B1 plus B2. So go ahead and copy that down. So this is the height, and these are B1 and B2. So in your calculator, you're going to take area is 1/2 times the height, which is 3, times B1 plus B2. All right, go ahead, type that in your calculators. And that would be 10.8 meters squared. Any questions about the first 2? All right, I'm going to skip down a little bit. I'm going to write the name of these shapes, and you can go back and finish these on your own. The answer key is posted. So, and I'll also write the formula too. So So you can go back and finish those on your own. All right, this next one here, number 7, this is a circle. And the area is pi r squared. So area would be pi. Now, the one thing you're going to have to pay attention to on the test is, are those numbers, like, is this the radius or is this the diameter? Do I need to divide this by 2 or is this the radius? What do you all think? It's the radius, yeah. So go ahead and type that in your calculator. And when you hit that button, you should get that area is 314.2 kilometers squared. All right, number 8 is a test question. And we don't want to know the whole slice. I mean, the whole circle. We only want to know a slice. So we call this a sector. And the formula is area equals the angle over 360 times pi r squared. That is a test question. So we don't want to know the area of the whole circle. We only want to know the slice. And I know this is a pretty bad copy, but I'm pretty sure that says 75 degrees. Okay, so that would be your angle. So that's what I'm going to put here. And then my radius, that goes there. So go ahead, pick up your calculators. And you're going to just type it in just like this. 75 over 360 times pi r squared. Which is 53.01. So I'll just say 53 meters squared. All right, raise your hand if you got that answer in your calculator. All right, so any questions about those? Those are all kind of review from the last test. All right, so now let's look at the second page and go through a few of these together. So this is a prism. This is actually a square prism. So we have to find, did it say find the area, I think? Wait, what is it ask us to do? The area, yeah. So area of a prism. So when we go to our last page, prism is here. And it really didn't seem like it's very clear what it's asking us to find. Am I missing something? Find the surface area. Wait, hold on, let me see what it's asking us to find. It says find the area. Okay. Alrighty. So we'll find the area. We'll find the surface area. But one second, let me look at the test real quick. Let's see what it's asking on the test. For this shape, it's asking for the volume, so we'll do volume. So I want you to write volume next to it. So for number 9, we'll find the volume because, again, that's what you'll have to do on Wednesday. So when you're asked to find the volume, you're going to start by, let's first of all figure out what it is. This is a prism. So when I go to the last page, prism volume, this is the area. This is the formula I'm going to use. So volume equals base, the area of the base times height. So this is your base right here. What shape is this at the bottom? That's a square. And to find the area of a square, you just multiply your two sides. So that would be these two sides. So go ahead, take 11 times 11 to get the capital B. And then the height is how tall it is, and this is the height, which is also 11. So now you're going to multiply these two numbers together to get the volume. So volume is 121 times 11, and 121 times 11 is 1331. Oh, wait. Centimeters cubed. Don't forget your units. And that would be your answer. All right, let's do a couple more, then we'll end there for today. So let's look at number 10. 10 is asking for surface area and volume. So let's do surface area first. Surface area of a sphere. So when we go to your last page, sphere, this is your surface area formula. It's 4 pi r squared. So 4 pi r squared. But when I'm looking at this one, you see how that 6 goes all the way across? So is that 6 the radius, or is that 6 the diameter? Diameter. So the radius would be 6 divided by 2. Joanna, can you sit up for me, please? Which is 3. So let's go ahead and type this in your calculator. Just like so. Go ahead, type it in. And that's your surface area formula. Kalea, did you get an answer yet? What'd you get? Yeah, decimal. 113. Anyone else get 113? Okay. Anything after the decimal? 0.9 or 1, something like that. All right, who got that? All right, but we also have to find the volume. So go ahead, go to the last page. Find the formula for volume of a sphere. And you should get 4 pi r cubed over 3. So go ahead, use your calculators and see what you get. Remember, r is 3. So I'll take a minute and type that in. And then as a decimal, wait, oops. Wait, how come I got the same thing for volume? Did we do, wait. So surface area was 4 pi 3 squared. Oh, we get the same thing for both? Did y'all get the same thing for both too? Okay, good. I was like, how am I tripping? Okay. All right. So we got 113.1 again, but this time it's centimeters cubed because volume is centimeters cubed. All right, what shape do we have for number 11? What do we call that? A cone. Now this one is a little tricky, so we'll do this one and then we'll end there. So the reason why this one is tricky, for a cone, we need to first, we'll find our surface area. So let's go ahead and find our surface area first. So that's pi RL plus pi R squared. So we'll do that. Wait, let me get some more space on my page. Okay. So a lot of the questions on the test, they give you the diameter, not the radius. So don't forget to find the radius. You have to take that 10 and divide it by 2. So your radius is actually 5. So let's go ahead and find that. Pi, so your radius is 5 and this number is L. So 5 L plus pi 5 squared. So go ahead and type that in. Go ahead, type it in and make sure that's what you all get though. Okay. Now the volume is, what's volume? Pi R squared H over 3. We have to figure out H. So I'm going to go ahead. This is a triangle that we have right here. Oops, that's way too thick. This triangle right here, H is this number. So I'm going to redraw this triangle. So this is 5, this is 13, and we have to find H. So H is going to be 13 squared equals H squared plus 5 squared. Let's go ahead and solve that for H. So your height is 12. And now that you know the height, you can find the volume. So volume is pi, and then you're going to take 5 squared times 12 and divide that by 3. Okay, I want to knock out some of the easy ones on the back. So that's less questions that we'll have to do for tomorrow. And the last page, except for the last one, is all pretty much just looking at the pictures. So let's go ahead and look at this one. If you go horizontal, so that means if I go this way, horizontal, the cross section is going to look like this. So what shape is that? What is it? A circle. But, and I'll do the other one then. If you go vertically, it's going to look like this, which is a rectangle. So horizontal, I'm putting an H. And vertical, I'll just put a B. So if you go horizontal, looking at this, can you tell what this base is? What shape do you think we have at the bottom? A rectangle, yep. So your horizontal is a rectangle. Your vertical looks like this, which is a triangle. All right, and I'll let you all finish those. Now, these two are on the test here. Anytime you rotate a rectangle, if you rotate a rectangle, who remembers what I said it's going to be? A cylinder. Because you're going to rotate it. That is a cylinder. So can you write that down somewhere so you don't miss that on Wednesday? If it's a rectangle, it's going to become a cylinder. Rectangles rotate to become a cylinder. What do you think a triangle is going to rotate to be? A cone, because it's going to look, this is going to rotate, and then this is still going to come to a point. All right, I'm going to end there. The answer key is posted, so feel free to continue working on that. Tomorrow I'm going to do numbers 12, 13, and 17.